Hi, I'm Autumn. I'm a 22-year-old high school dropout. I thought she was gonna say high school student, and I was like, that's concerning. I'm a 22-year-old high school dropout who's a bit of a klutz. My blood type is O, my star sign is Libra, and some days I wish I didn't save the world. I should probably provide some context for that, huh? This is so cute! See, a few years ago, my best friends and I were fighting the forces of darkness almost every week. We were the Sentinels of Justice, and I was their leader, Princess Sentinel Starlight. Sentinels! Where's Tens?
Hi, Editor Komoki here. The stream is a little bit old, and so the jokes were kind of a bit funnier when Tens was still in the Sentinels. He's gonna be referenced a lot, you'll see. And so I don't get embarrassed, please just act like he is still in the Sentinels for this one video. Thank you very much, bye, okay, enjoy.
We saved humanity more times than I can remember. You could say that we were a big deal. Except we were all still in high school, so we had to keep our identity secret. And after many years of battling countless foes, we finally defeated the Demon Queen Azarella. Our long war was finally over. And that's the worst part! It was all over. All of it. In a few short months, the Sorry. Just every time it says the Sentinels, the Sentinels went our separate ways. They kicked Shazam off the team. We retired from magical girlhood. And that's why my life really started to take turns for the worse. I love Valorant esports. Something most people don't realize about heroes is how saving the world all the time has its price. I should have put Tens as my name! If I knew, I would have. That would have been really funny. Can I restart the game? Restart the game. Hi! I'm Tens. My life peaked at 15, and now I'm grinding away at a dead-end job at a makeup store to try and make rent. But worst of all, I never see my Sentinel squad anymore. Even when we promised to stay together, no matter what. Nobody warned me that maintaining friendships as an adult is more challenging than any supervillain. In a week and a half, it'll be New Year's Eve and everyone's all excited or terrified for the new year 2000 and the new millennium. But I don't even know what I want to do tomorrow, let alone the rest of my life. At least I still have one friend left from those days. Who the fuck are you? How much of a cringe voice can I go for this cat?
Tens, you seem kinda down today.
Here we go.
What's the matter?
Oh yeah, I should probably explain. I have one remaining friend from those days. My cat. He talks and comes from outer space. I may need to explain the details some other time. Oh, it's nothing.
Come to think of it, you've been down a lot lately. It's not befitting behavior for a world-saving alien princess. Is there anything I can help with?
I want to eat ice cream under my bed sheets, then cry myself to sleep. Therefore, how much ice cream do you think we have left in the freezer?
Not again!
Come on! See, I'm such a voice actor, guys.
Tens, eating ice cream for breakfast is really bad for you.
Then why is it so tasty then? Anyways, you're not the boss of me.
Maybe so, but you know I'm...
Fuck! Throwing away my pride here.
You know I'm right, nya.
Oh, nuts. I'm gonna be late for work too. I better bust out the rollerblades and get hustling. My mother said that today's gonna be a really extra super important. Is going to be. Wonder what it could be. Glamour Pop. One of the last stores still open in this dying mall. But inside, you wouldn't know it. It's wall-to-wall cosmetics and hair products, beautifully arranged. The corporation is doing well. Is doing so well, they may knock down the wall into the next store and expand it there too. Not the most exciting job, but it pays the bills for now. Well, sort of. You'd think if they can expand the store, they could raise our wages a little. At least I made a friend here, which makes it more bearable. Lise is my coworker, but it's more accurate to say she's my work wife. Oh my god, lesbians! Even if the week is a total crapshoot, at least somebody here has my back. She's my first real friend who isn't also a magical girl. She knows nothing about my past. It's sort of refreshing. Lise is funny, passionate about the environment, there when I need her, steady, and basically my rock. She's also hiding behind the counter, hyperventilating. Okay, no, that's real. Wait, she's so cute.
Why are there so many people here?
Got this. Remember what we say when things get tough? Wait, she's so cute.
I am tough like spider silk.
And that's the strongest thing ever, really? Isn't something happening today? Oh, right. Ladies, today is the start of our promotion for that super special makeup line our manager has been bugging us about. We're bringing in a celebrity guest, remember?
Gidget the Taco Hut Chihuahua?
No, a human celebrity. Oh, dang it. No, a human celebrity. Apparently some big shot from the corporate's here to introduce us to the line. Better get ready. This will be a first for us. Usually they don't don't care about us retail plebeians. I turn around to spot two women walking side by side through the front doors. Hi! One is clearly from Glamour Pop's headquarters. She's carrying a large briefcase and her eyes narrow when she sees us. Something about her is kind of familiar, and then it clicks. I've seen her on Borbies? Forbes? I don't know how to say that. A fancy business magazine that props up successful rich people. Her name is Anna Lee, the woman who rapidly climbed the ranks of Glamour Pop and turned it into a makeup empire. They say she's a business genius, but she's ruthless too, a nightmare to handle. The manager is putting on his best customer service smile for her. I bet he's scared straight. As for the woman walking next to her, wait, she's so cute! I see a flash of pink as a woman decked out in elegant cream-colored idol attire trots by Annalee's side. Everyone knows her as Ara now. Oh, a little too close to that fucking e-dater. Okay. But I knew her as Bo-young? Is that how you're supposed to say that? Bo-young Kim, or second in command, Lieutenant Sentinel Aurora. I think her name's supposed to be Korean, and I don't know how to pronounce Korean names, so I do apologize if I pronounced that wrong. After the final battle, we kept in touch for a few months, but that faded out. I haven't talked to her in years. Since then, she entered the music industry and became a pop idol, and she's been popular since debut. I would have been happy for her, but we were supposed to keep our identities secret. When she debuted, she revealed herself as a Sentinel Aurora to the world. It was obviously a marketing tactic, but her new fans ate it up. I'm disappointed in her. I never thought she would use her identity to try and gain fame. Okay, so are we gonna enemies to lovers this, or like— As Ara glances over the crowd, she locks eyes with me immediately. Her silly little face.
She's coming over here. Tens? What are you doing here?
Actually, I work here now.
Oh.
I can fix the voice a little bit, but it's good enough. Ara fiddles with her necklace, which I recognize as her sentinel ring. We each have one, and it's the source of all of our magical powers. Still weirds it after all these years, huh? The silence hangs in the air, and the atmosphere is awkward. It's been so long and I'm not sure what to say. It's nice to see you again, Bo-young.
You can call me Ara now, it's my stage name. But I prefer it to my real name.
I don't know if that's how I say Bo-young. I hope I'm saying it correctly.
So what have you been up to lately? I haven't heard from you in ages.
Oh my god. Okay, she is kind of mommy, I won't lie. Alright, it's nice you've been reunited with your, friend. Why don't we get down to business? Everyone else is waiting for us after all.
Right, sorry, I'm ready when you are.
Anna Lee claps her hands and everybody in the store stands at attention. Glamour Pop is proud to announce the greatest, most ambitious launch of our company's history. Anna Lee lays down her briefcase on one of the empty tables. She opens it up to reveal a trove of plastic sample bags full of packaged makeup. From what I can see, everything looks cute and colorful with star and ring motifs. Just what I like. The color coding reminds me of the Sentinels, actually. We'll be doing our first ever magical girl themed makeup release, using the iconic imagery of Diamond Cove's very own Super Sentinels. I shoot Ara a pointed look. How could she have let this happen? First she uses the Sentinels to pave her way to fame, now she's allowing our image to be used for marketing makeup products?
As a former member of the Sentinels, I'm so excited to share our history with all of Glamour Pop's customers. Please support the new line.
She must be joking, right? Is this some kind of crazy dream that I have to wake up from? Enemies to lovers? Ara, this is such an interesting concept. One that I would have loved to hear about ahead of time. You know, you could have called to tell me about your, telling me how you're selling the image of your group.
Oh, don't be silly, Tens. I'd be breaking my NDA. Why magical girls, though? They say that they're always saving the Earth. When I see them fight, it's just magical people fighting magical villains. The nature and regular people who pay the price of their collateral damage. Couldn't they use their powers for more pressing issues? Or better yet, couldn't we have heroes that aren't moon charged, but are regular people doing the hard work of really saving the Earth? For me, the immediate action is to deflect. I mean, we could defend magical girls because we are a magical girl. Let's deflect. What if we had gotten Sarah Michelle Gellar as the celebrity? Wouldn't a Buffy makeup line be awesome? Is this a Buffy the Vampire Slayer reference? I was never into Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Moral opinions on magical girls aside, I need to Ara and whisper distance. Ara, you really don't think I would have approved of something like this, would you? I suppose not. Considering you're not in charge of it for once.
Dimly, I get the sense I'm being glared at, and it's not just from my manager. Turn my attention back to Anna Lee. as Ara glides back over to her side. Regardless of your personal feelings, the reason we're here is to offer the prospective customers free samples of this sentimentality line. The employees, of course, get first pick. Perhaps it'll change your mind. We start to open the samples Annalie presented us with. Admittedly, the formulas for this line seem solid. The eyeshadow glides over my eyelids, and the lipstick creamy base feels great to apply. I take a glance over at Lise and can't help but crack a smile. Lise, are you trying on the makeup your way again?
You know it.
Goodness gracious, what on earth are you doing to your face? How ridiculous. I thought you trained these girls. But ma'am, we do. This hire just has unique taste. Fucking stupid ass low voice. Demonstration of what not to do. Now our manager looks like he's about to pass out.
Did I do it wrong? I'm so sorry.
Are you an idiot? What do I pay your salary for? Image is power. And this is not the glamour pop image.
She's so scary and pretty.
Oh my god, I love her. Lise look like she might faint or develop an unhealthy fixation. If she get fired, I should do something. These don't seem like good ideas. Well, I mean, okay, let's not do this one. This one could take, like, at least the attention off of Lise, but be bad for the manager. Well, I don't really care about the manager, so. This one could help, but at the same time, what if she still decides to be, like a bitch? I'm gonna go with 1. Make eyes at Ara. Help us. I think she gets it. Okay, we're good.
Creativity and self-expression are hearts in my image, which is on this brand. So I can say she uses the makeup however she wants.
Is that so? Annalie seems to cool off. I mouth thank you to Ara, who gives me a look that says you owe me. My manager opens the door for Annalie and Ara as they walk out. He looks utterly defeated. Ara glances back at me at the last moment. I give her a look as to say, we're talking about this later. Lise nudges me.
My life flashed before my eyes. Thank you for your help back there.
Anytime. The Annalise sure is the firecracker. The day just got started, but I feel like I just got off a roller coaster. And that's when I see Alistair come crawling around the corner. What does he want now?
A kitty!
It's too late. Lisa's showering Alistair with pets. He seems to accept them, so I wait a moment. It's a long moment. Lise, shouldn't you watch the register?
Oh my gosh, I forgot about my job!
Alistair, what are you doing here?
I don't think seeing Art on Today of All Days was an accident. Something like a fate is in the air. Tense? You should call the others. Yeah.
Really? I don't think they want to hear from me.
You can't ignore my magical cat senses. They are never wrong.
I'm not gonna call them. To be honest, I don't even have their numbers.
It's that, or you may find a hairball on your pillow later. Gather the sentinels.
Fine. It's been a long time. I don't even know how to start finding the sentinels again. Jackie? Yeah, Jackie wouldn't scream and run away at the sight of me. I think I'll drop in on the gym where she trains. Hopefully she's there. Trying to find Jackie, the best places to start would be the Golden Glove gym. Jackie practically lived there back when we were still in high school. I'm hoping that's still the case now. Even in the earliest days, before she even had her sentinel ring, she fought tooth and nail to become the woman she always knew she was. That never changed, even when her opponent was her own family. She has always known what she wanted out of life, and we respected her for being so grounded. All the more reason why I feel terrible looking back and seeing how little I've kept up with her. She never failed to call for holidays or my birthday. Despite that, I even lost her number. Man, why am I so bad at this? I really need one of those new cell phones with caller ID. Not that I can afford a new phone anytime soon. The Golden Globe is still open, but it's nearly vacant save for 2 people. I mean, the music is so fun. In the center of the ring, I spot Jackie wearing mitts and catching punches from a little girl I haven't seen before. Oh my god, I only have so many voices I can do. I'm already, like, running out. After you break my guard, I want you to land 2 body shots on me as hard as you can. After that, I'm going to swing and I need you to roll and repeat the pattern. Wait, she's so cute.
I got this time, coach. I'm ready.
Then show me. Let's go. The little effects. This new girl starts to throw a flurry of punches that Jackie catches with her mitts. Every so often, she lets a few slip by, allowing Layla to hit her in the same spots. Jackie isn't just standing there and taking it either. Every so often, she quickly swipes her mitt near Layla's head to punish, but each time, Layla smoothly ducks and rolls out of the way. That's it.
Coach Martinez, there's a weirdo watching us.
Weirdo? Huh? Jackie is surprised when she turns to see me awkwardly standing at the foot of the ring. Oh hey, that's one of my weirdos! Hey! The little emo is so cute. Hey yourself, stranger, what are you doing here? What? I can't visit my friends? Friends usually call ahead. You call me all gross and sweaty. Well, you see, I like the little emotes, they're so cute. You forgot my number, didn't you? I'm sorry.
You're just a weirdo, coach.
Alright, Layla, this is Tens. Tens is an old friend of mine back when we were in high school. Tens is a member of my old esports team. Layla stares intensely at me, as though she were trying to puzzle me out.
An old friend in weird hair? Starlight?
Huh? Layla!
I knew it! I'm right!
Jackie, what the hell? Whoa, hold on, I didn't tell her anything.
I'm very smart. My daddy even says so. I heard he knew Coach Martinez's soul.
Jackie, why? Was it on purpose? I might not recognize her since it was a while ago, but Layla was someone I rescued back when we were saving the world.
It was so cool. You were fighting monsters on a bridge and they were going whack, whack, pow! It was so crazy. One of the monsters hit the car that Daddy and I were in and went floom all over its side. Daddy bumped his head, but I didn't. I wore my seatbelt. Oh, but we were sinking. But then we stopped sinking because we were in a giant bubble, and then bang! The coach came in and busted our window and dragged us out.
Wait a minute. Can we please go back to the part where your father bumped his head while falling off a bridge? He is alive, right?
And he's way too tough to die, silly. He just went to sleep for a bit.
Jackie rolls her eyes and sighs. So apparently her father knew my Tio, and out of sheer coincidence, she joined our gym about the same year as our breakup. She, never seemed to have forgotten my face, I guess. Layla gasped.
You dated Starlight Sentinel?
That's... Layla, the team. We're talking about when the team disbanded.
Oh, I get that. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
What's that supposed to mean? Okay, hold on. I was there dealing with the monster and was nowhere near you. How did you figure out who I am?
Oh, that's easy. Coach has no social life, so you had to be one of them.
That's really funny. Layla!
It's true, though. You're either here hanging out with that biker girlfriend of yours or going to concerts for that Ara lady. Oh my gosh.
Lesbians! I love lesbians. Ara, really? Biker girlfriend? I want to know about the biker girlfriend. It's not what you think. They're just my friend. Look, you can ask. Jackie stops mid-sentence when Layla begins to mock her with her kissy noises. Jackie claps her hands suddenly. Gee, would you look at the time, Layla? How about you finish the day off with some jump rope before your father gets here?
But
Hop to it. Layla nearly trips over herself as she runs off without question. She can be a handful, but she's got a good heart. So what can I do about you, fearless leader? What have you been up to? Surviving? I work at a makeup store now, and I'm trying not to drown from the rent while I figure out what I want to do with my life. Makeup store, huh? That suits you. Good for you. Huh? Are you making fun of me? It's a retail nightmare. I'm not. You were always big on makeup, so it's nice to see you work somewhere that suits one of your interests while you figure things out, right? It's nice to know we have something in common now. What do you mean? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Are you sure? You know that kid packs more of a punch than I give her credit for. Say, how about one of those good old-fashioned start-late patch-me-ups? I sigh to myself knowing that I'm not gonna pull more out of Jackie once she gets invasive. I lay myself down to get a good look at and place my hand where she guides me. Jackie breath hitches when she feels the touch. But this is so cute! I forgot about this part. It used to tickle. I don't know how I could forget. I had to heal you more than anyone else on the team. Oh my god. Tens is playing Sage, no way. Yeah, that's what happens when your confidence leads with strength and not technique. Now this takes me back. Noticing when something was off came naturally after I had enough experience. I wonder what went wrong. Not that I don't appreciate your attention, but are you gonna start soon or... Huh? I stepped out of my daydream and noticed my magic was acting up. There was supposed to be a bright light coming from my fingertips. That's not supposed to happen. What's wrong, Tens? My light is dim. I'm supposed to be way brighter than this. He ranked down to fucking Ascendant. Oh no. I tried shooting my magic some more, but the light never glows any brighter. Oh, that is weird. Is it helping at least? Do you feel it? Kinda. It's a little tingly. Maybe my tickle tolerance is gone up? Alistair warned me about something strange was going on. This must be it. Jackie, have you had any issues with your magic? I haven't touched it in ages, Tens. It's a little dangerous to be throwing around in retirement, especially if your healing isn't working too well. I really don't want to bust open another punching bag for this. Those are pricey. You know, mine is kind of fickle anyways. You're better off asking everyone else. Besides, if the little dude says something is up, he's usually right. I tried my best to hold back a groan. I knew I had an I told you so waiting for me when I got home. More than that, this wasn't how I pictured meeting up with everyone again. Fine. I guess I'll have some phone calls to make. Do you think maybe you could sing their numbers too? Yeah. Don't worry, I got you. Jackie runs across the gym and what? Runs across the gym and pops open a door leading to an office. I can hear her scrambling for a few things here and there, but soon enough she comes out with a piece of paper and hands it to me. Here, this should be all of our numbers. Once Layla gets picked up, I'll be good to go. Just give me a call when you figure out when and where. But for now, I gotta head back to her training. Alright, thank you, Jackie. I guess I should head out then. Hopefully I'll see you soon. After saying my goodbyes, I take one last look around the gym and wave to Layla before I leave. I text the former sentinels to meet me at the park. I scope out a place that's empty so we won't be overheard. Magical Girl 101, keep your identities and intel secret. But our old hideout was destroyed when Solaire lured the treacherous tango dancers right to us. Used the wrong card from his magical deck and blew up the whole place. Solaire? Oh, I hope you never meet him. Ever. Ever, ever. I'm serious. Ugh. Anyway, looks like Ara and Jackie are the first here. I caught her on the way in, she's hard to miss.
I'll take that as a compliment. But she's so cute!
Miranda, aka Sentinel Nova, arrives next. She still has that glow about her. Her specialty was creating things out of stardust, and then exploding them. She was never the most talkative member of the group, but she always pulled more than her weight. Hey everyone. Long time no see.
Miranda, how's work going?
Oh, where do you work now?
You didn't know? Typical.
You didn't know where I work until this morning.
I wouldn't say that's my fault.
On you two. I'm trying to give her like a raspy voice, I'm trying. And I'm working at a wood shop these days, it's good. I really wanted to put our magic days behind us, so I was surprised that you called. It's hard thinking back on those times. I'm gonna say this one, and let's see what you're working on. Miranda blushes suddenly. Oh, it's at the wood shop anytime. I can show you something I've been working on in my spare time. Sounds great. That's almost everyone. There's still someone missing. Sentinel Perigi? I do not know how to say that. The little awkward bubble girl. I don't like her to be late. So, does anyone know if KJ got the memo? Killjoy! No way! It's all a reference!
Probably won't come. Sorry, they hate all of us now.
Oh, they go by they, them! Huge! They? Oh, I guess you haven't seen them in a few years, so you wouldn't know. KJ realized I'm not a girl about 2 years ago. They didn't want to be called a girl or she. Just show them the same respect that you've shown me. Oh wait, that's so cute. Okay, I'll try to remember. So, they are still going by KJ, yeah? Yeah. Well, there's still our shy little Perigi. I don't know how to say that word. Accept them no matter. Someone pulls up on a motorbike. Weird. I don't know what someone would be doing here at this hour. A stranger dismounts and walks towards the group. They remove their helmet. Oh my god! Hey there, handsome. KJ? I have no idea what voice to do for them. I could try to do- I kind of did a lower voice for Jackie, but I could try to do like a kind of lower voice for KJ. Maybe that'll fit. Hey there, princess. It's been a while, huh? Sorry, I'm late. Try my best to keep my composure over how different KJ is compared to when we were in high school. Are those tattoos? Never mind. Composure lost. Are you feeling okay? You look a little out of it. What happened to you? You look amazing. I'm not gonna do- that's mean. You look amazing. Oh, thanks, princess. Yeah, after Sentinel split up, I was left figuring out what I want to do with my life. Turned out the bigger question was not what I wanted to do, but who I wanted to be. And I've always wanted tattoos and to dress like this. Even back in the old days, I was just too chicken. Anyway, I don't think we came here to hear my life story. I take it there's a problem? Has anyone else noticed their magic failing?
I haven't tried using my magic recently, but I have been feeling more exhausted than usual. That might be because of my new schedule. I've been a lot busier since I started working on the sentimentality line.
Anyone else? Have you tried using your magic lately? No, but... Miranda sighs and holds out her hand, palm upwards. Specks of dust begin to stream from her fingertips, materializing out of thin air. They swirl around her hand in an ethereal glimmer before disappearing into a tiny controlled explosion. Seems fine. I would check, but I don't want to hurt anyone here accidentally. Oh, there's a lot of trees around. Fire hazard. I guess it's just me then?
I mean, I can test it now, but do you want me to? I'd have to do it to one of you.
Use your attack magic on me, I can take it. Can you just literally say your healing powers aren't working? Right. I mean, okay, I can still take it, but go easy. Unless you want to use the charming attack on me.
No. Miranda, cover your ears, okay? I know you have sensitive hearing.
Wait, what? My hearing is perfectly normal. I don't need to be babied. Oh. Miranda gets cut off because Ara lets out a screeching high note. Quietly, but not so quiet that it doesn't send a shockwave of pain through my skull. Ow, 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 ow. I said go easy on me. When I look back over her, Ara's staring at me like I'm a ghost. I did. That should have knocked you out if you were defending. You weren't, and it still barely did anything. Oh, that was supposed to be doing something? Knock me out? That's not going easy. And why are you always trying to tell me what to do?
It would have only been for a few seconds.
I can handle a little noise. That's also foul play, even if it didn't work out. No one is letting me talk!
Girls, let's stay on track here.
Not a girl?
Listening to this squabble is giving me a hairball. The point is, something is deeply wrong with magic. And if we keep fighting amongst each other, we'll never get to the bottom of this.
The group looks around at each other unsure. Alistair's right, but can we really work together when some of us have changed so much? And some of us haven't? Look at Ara, and she raises her eyebrow back at me as if she were to ask, what? Could this just be a fluke? This isn't a lot to go on. Personally, I prefer it this way. I never liked my powers.
It's not about liking your powers or not. If magic in general is in danger, we need to protect it.
I'm saying, it doesn't matter how we feel about magic. It doesn't matter how we feel about magic. We need to stop arguing and do something about the problem at hand. Our opinions on magic don't have to change just to investigate if there's an issue. Can everyone at least agree to look into it a little? Keep their eyes and ears open? Begrudgingly, the team nods along. Okay, then let's keep alert and keep in touch. I hope that's just some fluke, but maybe an excuse to see everyone again isn't so bad. We all leave for the night, maybe a little worse for the wear. I let Ara take the reins on explaining the Sentinel makeup line to Jackie, KJ, and Miranda later on. And somehow, I doubt that conversation will be hunky-dory. What a day. So much to take in. My brain is swirling, and not in a fun, soft-serve ice cream kind of way. I'd be able to reconnect with my old teammates without making rifts between us worse. Will we be able to come together as a team? My mind is racing with the future. The future, the future! What's it gonna bring this time? I was scared before when I was just worrying about the next month's bills, but now it feels even worse. Am I even half of the Sentinel Starlight I once was? There's some crisis. Will I be able to conquer it this time? My head is throbbing with all this worrying. My eyes are heavy. Better get some rest. That night, I had the most amazing dream. Honestly, most of my dreams lately have been kind of dull or stressful. Doors that won't open, running but can't move. Usual, life is stressing me out kind of dreams. Not this one. I feel warm and full of joy. It's like living through a movie of some of the Sentinel's greatest hits. It's a dream of all the best Sentinels clips from the Valorant VCTs. Like the time Sentinel Aurora or Bo Young lulled a Hydra to sleep with her singing. That's the thing about Bo Young. She's very opinionated and butts heads a lot, but you can rely on her when it counts. At least that's who I hope she still is. And during that time, we'd been through a rough couple of weeks. We were all stressed out and exhausted. Sentinel Nova used her exploding stardust to cheer us all up with an impromptu fireworks display at the roof of the school. She's not very talkative, but she cares deeply about making people happy. Oh, that's what KJ used to look like. And I dream of her geeky Sentinel, I still don't know how to say that. If it's Perigi or Perigi, Perij, I don't know. KJ always felt out of place on the team. Their invincible bubble saved us from collapsing buildings, toxic gas, mind control. But then somebody else had to defeat the bad guys. I wish KJ knew how much we love them as a Sentinel and a friend. I really hope this reinvention isn't coming from a negative place. And finally we have Jackie, Sentinel Soul. I'm pretty sure that's how you say that. I've never known anyone stronger in my whole life, both physically and emotionally. There are a few things more satisfying in this world than catching a villain, monologuing, and then BAM! A Jackie, red hot fist to the face. She was always the first one in a fight and the last one out. She likes to keep things simple, though I sometimes wonder if things with her are more complicated than she lets on. And then there's me. We're so cute. First, discovering I'm from another planet scared me so much. As would anybody, I guess. My role is the last princess of the Serentia royal family, sworn guardians of truth and justice. It's like big shoes I could never fill. But I did. After many years of victories and defeats, I realized I'd grown into somebody both my adoptive and birth parents would be proud of. And then that chapter of my life ended. The years kept coming. I found myself stuck in a loop of unsure what to do. How do you top saving the world? Does it all just get worse from here? I wish I could go back to those simpler days. Life made sense. I knew my purpose. I had friends. I never want to lose joy again. Beep, 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 beep. That's real though. It's like going from high school to like college was very scary because I had to like plan everything out myself. I had to like be an adult and like had to start from the beginning with like making friends. And not really from the beginning, but like obviously when you're in high school with people for, 12 years of your life, you know everybody. Well, not everybody, but like, you get what I mean. So it's real. Growing up's hard, which sucks. My alarm clock pops my dream like a balloon. I lay there for a while, staring up at the ceiling. Seeing everyone again, seeing the makeup line, really flipped a switch somewhere inside me. Alistair nags me out of bed. At least some things never change, and I hurry to work. Time for work. Another day of minimum wage. Whoopee. Alistair, what are you doing here?
I came to check on you. Now that we know something's happening with your magic, what if something else is wrong with you? Do you have a fever?
I'm a little tired, I guess, but I'm fine.
Do you remember how your job works? Do you know where we are right now? Do you know your name?
I'm Tens, Lost Princess of Serentia, and I'm a retired magical girl. I work at this retail hell known as Glamour Pop, where I sell makeup. Did I pass?
Yes, but don't let your guard down. Make sure you touch base with everyone too. Now that you're reconnected with your magical girl teammates, you have a chance to hang out with them after work.
We get to choose? If I'm not exhausted from work, that is.
Right. If you have a good day at work, you'll have extra energy to visit your friends afterwards. If customers are extra terrible today, you might not have energy to visit multiple people.
I should be careful about what I say to the customers.
Good luck!
Oh, is it gonna be like a little mini game? Hello, or I've never been in one of these stores before. Oh, is there a reason why you're visiting for the first time? I'd like to buy something for my wife. It's our 30th anniversary soon. See, I like to think this is a lesbian couple because I can see like the little pigtails. So I don't know much about any of this. I'd like to hear your suggestions, young lady. Sure, I'm happy to help. Something an older woman would appreciate. Well, probably not lickable bloody glitter. Diamond earrings. Would she appreciate a beautiful pair of our diamond earrings? I bet she would. Wait, you don't sell that, do you? Nope, don't always. Oh. I thought he was giving us the option because we did sell it. Crap. Oh, more expensive than usual. I was like, do we sell it? I know we're a makeup store, but like, is it cosmetics? Do we sell like fucking jewelry too? It's all okay. Now I just look dumb. I'm feeling some side effects from the magic disappearing too. I'll hang out with anyone today, like Alice said, but I can do it tomorrow. Oh god damn it! I guess nothing really strange happened today. That's a good sign. All this stuff with magic was just a hiccup. Yeah. Yes, Alistair, I know you have your magical cast senses or whatever, but...
Meow!
Alistair, is something wrong? Got another hairball stuck? Oh, we can't understand him anymore.
Meow!
Why are you talking? Are you giving me the silent treatment again? That's my intense meow. Is this because I didn't get the salmon flavored treat? I told you, they were all sold out.
Meow!
Wait, can you not talk at all?
Yep.
Uh-oh. This is really, really bad. This has never happened before, ever. An unprecedented event in the life of a former magical girl? Not a good sign. I better call the team up, even if they won't like it. We all arrive and cram into our old high school classroom at 10. Tell us what's so important you did call an emergency meeting for the second day in a row. In our musty old classroom? Well, I admit it brings back memories. It does, but it's a little spooky at night, and ghosts are my natural enemies. Ghosts? You're unpunchable! Your fists would fly through them! Alistair, can you try talking again?
Meow! Meow!
I can't understand him at all anymore. His ability to speak is gone. I like this. No! Not our funky little dude, little Al. I like her. I tried using my healing powers on him to see if it would help, but honestly, I still can't manage to get things working again. Alistair crawls up into my lap. He seems exhausted from trying to communicate with us. Stroke his little chin. I choke on his chin and I can tell he's starting to relax. He stretches out and he curls up to sleep. I admit, I was never your cat's biggest fan, but I do feel for him, all pitiful like that. This is escalating faster than we're expecting. We all know the signs. Unusual events always leading to some villain with a crazy plan. We can't just passively observe anymore. Finding out who is behind this needs to be our top priority. And honestly, it hurts not being able to understand him. He's snarky, cryptic, and a huge pain in my butt sometimes, but Alistair's my closest companion. Hens. You're always looking out for others, leader. And I know this is upsetting, but just remember we're here. Oh. Who is this Yu-Gi-Oh? Looking. What the hell? Sup, nerds? See, that's perfect. And beautiful ladies. You, not a lady, but you're still an asshole. Oh my god. Did you mean to say a sight for sore eyes? Yes, this is Solaire. I warned you about him. Useless man baby who inherited some magical soul cards, or that's what he decided to call them, and Jackie, our sentinel soul, Never forgive him. He only ever used them to try and pick up girls, feel cool, and get in our way. Yes, we dated. How? Why? Was it the hair? My impressionable young mind? Yes, I'm feeling shame and regret from bi girls on TikTok is sometimes you make dumb dating decisions, and that is the bi experience from what I've seen on TikTok.
Well, hey there, Boo Young. I've been keeping a close eye on you.
Ara suddenly turns pale.
You know, no, now you're famous, I consider giving us another chance. Absolutely not.
Come on, it'd be good for your image.
It would completely ruin my image.
Hold up, what do you mean by another chance? Oh, Ara, you didn't.
She did.
Oh my god. I can tell Ara's dying inside. Solaire slides up to Miranda. Oh, hey, No.
Hey, I was just trying to say hello to an old friend.
We were never friends. Blair slides away from Miranda. Oh, Jesus, this guy. Blair then slides up to Jackie, who gives him a not-so-friendly punch in the arm. He stumbles for a moment from the impact. How's it been, Solaire? Jackie's smiling at him, but not in a sweet way.
Ow! I mean, nice jab, buddy.
I barely tapped you. But anyway, that's what you get for naming your stupid cards soul cards. You should sue, honestly. He licks KJ up and down. Fuck off. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
I didn't know expanded the team. Who's this femme fatale?
Solaire, that's KJ. Behind his blank expression, I can see the cogs turning in his head. Whatever you're about to say, I don't want to hear it. Oh my god, I kinda hate this guy.
Why not? After all these years, I thought you'd love finally hearing a compliment from me.
Jackie, sweetie, will you punch him again? Right in the nuts.
Whoa there,
Morticia?
take it easy. I know you'll change your mind eventually.
He just never stops talking, does he? He claps his hands and looks at all of us like he's about to give a speech. I brace myself.
Oh yeah, this is happening.
Try to stop the useless man, baby. This game's silly. It'd be like trying to stop the earth from turning.
So to see the dream team back together, my favorite magical ladies to back me up my most excellent successful battles against evil. Backing you up?
You mean saving the world while you played card games behind us?
That's rich coming from the cowardly bubble girl.
KJ cracks their knuckles. Okay, Hedgehog, that's enough. I'm gonna wipe that grin right off your face. Jackie steps in and places a hand on KJ's shoulder. You know he's not worth it. KJ stares Solaire down for a few seconds and backs off. I think he actually got intimidated by that.
So, anyway, I've heard that they're making an anime of my
Exploits. Holy shit, Yu-Gi-Oh! I never get his attention. Once he starts talking about stuff, he never stops. Be direct, be passive-aggressive, show him something shiny. Okay, I just gotta want to see what the show him something shiny thing does. Solaire, look at this sparkly makeup case.
Can't distract me, I've already learned your tricks.
Dang, I've used this tactic one too many times on him. I need new raw material. Damn it. And what are you doing here?
Right, I'm on spirit hunting duty. Any scary ghosts that haunt the sacred ground better peace out before I find them.
Ghosts? Spirit hunting? I guess the school has always been pretty spooky at night. Jackie, there are no ghosts. He's an idiot.
Well, actually,
please, no more tangents. Blair looks at me with a pleading look, but I hold my ground.
Anyway, my sweet nothings, I just came here to tell you to always believe in yourselves.
He winks! God, he winked at us!
Feel the blades, baby!
Okay, that was sick though. That was sick. Is he gone yet? I blacked out for a sec. Also, why is his magic okay? Total unearned confidence and stupidity. I'll clock him in the face next time he interrupts us like that. Maybe Solaire's the reason for all of this. He's definitely a draining presence.
I'd agree, but that's definitely wishful thinking.
He's annoying, but he couldn't hurt a fly. He always fumbled with his magical cards during battle and never managed to actually hit any of the enemies with them. In some ways, I actually feel bad for him. I don't. I really don't. Dweeb aside, I'm gonna keep looking into this. But I'm not exactly mourning the loss of my power if it happens. Arla looks taken aback by this comment.
Some of us actually still care about magic, and the team for that matter. I'm expecting everybody to be on their toes.
I never said I didn't care about the team. They can speak for themselves, you know?
Right.
At least you always on such thin ice. Make eye contact with Jackie and Miranda. Jackie gives me a sympathetic smile while Miranda shakes her head. Anyway, let's try to stay in touch more often. Maybe check up on a few of our old enemies, see what they're up to. We should make an effort to drop in on each other's schedules, just for safety's sake, you know? The group nods in unison. I can sense some hesitation, though. Great, now that's decided. I'll be in contact.
I'll do my best to check in with everybody.
With that, we disperse. It's been a long day. I pass out as soon as I get home. No, shut up, alarm. Let me sleep 10 more minutes. That's real. Fun music is back. When I get to work in the morning, there's a crowd that's gathered outside the store entrance, which is blocked by a line of security guards. Excuse me? Can you all let me through?
No way. If anyone's seeing Aura, it's me.
Right, I should have known. I better not get my pay docked if I'm late because of this. Oh, I work here. I work here. Let me through. I have to rent to pay.
Wait, does that mean you can help us meet Aura?
Fan grabs my wrist and stretches my arm out. And they scribble their number into my skin. Jesus Christ. They yank me into the crowd behind them, and with their help, I'm actually able to make it to the front.
Tell her to call me.
Sure. On return, I finally take a look at what's causing all the commotion. Ara is posing in front of a colorful display that shows off the sentimentality line. She's smiling brightly, with a mascara wand held up to her eyes. It is pretty mesmerizing to watch. She's reading confidence, and she gives off the captivating dreamlike aura that celebrities have. I've never expected her to become an idol, but then again, I never put a lot of thought into what our personal futures would look like. Life after the Sentinels wasn't something I could really comprehend. Part of the reason why I didn't plan out my future. Tens does not know what to do once Valorant is no longer in the meta. Watching her, I almost forgot how irritated I am that she's agreed to model for this in the first place. I'll really bring it up soon. What seems to be over, Ara heads over to me.
I'm so tired. I wish I could take a nap.
Smiling for cameras and holding makeup products is hard.
Harder than you think. I tried looking excited about nothing for hours. It's emotionally exhausting.
Still take it over dealing with rude customers any day. By the way, I've never congratulated you on becoming an idol. You're just like TTJ now.
I'm not quite there yet, but thank you.
What else have you been up to while I've been gone? Other than the whole idol thing.
Other than that, not much. Nothing you can't find in a magazine article anyway. What about you? Anything new other than your job?
Life's great. Adult flight sucks. I'm trying my best to survive out here. I used to think that saving the world would be my greatest obstacle. Now it's just a rent. At least things were a lot more straightforward when we were kids.
It's nice to remember the old times, right? I've been feeling particularly nostalgic recently myself, so I'm glad that I've been able to see everyone together again. Although who would have thought after all that happened we'd be at such different places in our lives? I saved the world, but now I'm a superstar and you're here.
Wow, that's kind of condescending. I guess I've been feeling lost lately.
How so?
I mean, obviously I don't want to be working in retail. I don't really have any direction in life right now, so I just sort of ended up here.
I see. Actually, I get what you mean about feeling lost.
You do? But you're literally famous now. You didn't get here without having some sense of direction.
Not exactly. How should I put it? As Sentinels, we were symbols of hope and justice. We saved the entire world multiple times. After we all parted ways, I felt like I didn't have a purpose anymore. I felt useless, and I didn't know what to do. All I had left was my singing. When I got the opportunity to become an idol, I took it. I know you might not agree with my decision to create Aura from Sentinel Aurora. KJ thinks I'm a sellout for it. The Sentinels were the most important thing in the world to me. I want to incorporate that into part of myself and my music. Sentinel Aurora is my identity. My identity! I should have emphasized the wrong thing. And I should be able to use it however I want to.
What about the makeup line? That's just not your image, it's all of ours.
You know the Sentinels are public domain. Remember the Dolls of Us? The shitty anime?
I liked the anime!
Of course you did. You were the main character. Anyways, I know makeup line is kind of messed up, but I didn't agree to this without thinking about it first. A significant percentage of the profits will go to kids who need it. Maybe more if I convince Annalie that'll increase business. With me around, I can make sure the money is going to the right places, and I can make sure they don't slander our names.
I guess I wasn't thinking about what reasons you might have for doing this. I thought you were being selfish.
You were never good at taking my point of view into consideration. That came out wrong. Sorry, I don't know what's gotten into me. I really do appreciate you hearing me out.
It's okay, I get it. Last 2 days have been sort of crazy.
Well, I don't want a reunion to start off the wrong, but let's start over.
Who are you again? Do you want to talk about our feelings?
Ha! No. But nice try.
Lisa approaches Ara nervously.
Hi, Annalise says she needs you for an interview immediately. She says emphasis on immediately. Please hurry, she's so scary, even pretty, but scary.
I still love Lise.
Oh, okay, I'll be right there.
Ara smiles at you and waves.
See you later, Tens.
Time for work. Hi, welcome to Glamour Pop. How can I help you? You can stop there. I need something sparkly for New Year's Eve. What should I buy? Wow, rude. Guess I'll suggest sequins, body glitter, a better attitude. We'd probably have body glitter, right? How about body glitter? Lots of celebrities love wearing it. Ooh, that's perfect. I want to look like a star. Where can I find that? Right over here, if you follow me. Yay, I didn't fuck up this time. Who should I go hang out with now? Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, wait, who should I hang out with? I like Jackie. I like Lise. I'm feeling punchy girl Jackie. We can go with Jackie. Let's go with Jackie. After calling ahead for the okay, I arrived at a park where I was supposed to meet Jackie and Layla. Jackie gets up as soon as she sees me and goes to greet me. When Layla notices me, she gives a wave and shouts.
Hi, weirdo lady.
Still with the weirdo? Tens, you came at a good time. We're near the end of the training. At the park, huh?
It's park day. We already ran around the lake shadow box and did pull-ups on the monkey bars.
I see. Sounds like a lot of hard work. I feel like I could be blinded by the twinkling lights in Layla's eyes. She was pumped up.
Oh yeah, big time training for the game, for big time games.
Since we already did our workout, Layla's taking the initiative to do some freestyle training until we're done.
Freestyle!
She's so goofy.
Make sure you watch me, coach. Don't get distracted and go all kissy face with your girlfriend.
She's not my girlfriend, you brat.
Not yet. Ha ha ha.
Tease Jackie over kissing, not your girlfriend. Ah! Not your girlfriend? We're not girlfriends, Jackie. I'm hurt. I thought I was your only love. My voice is dripping with sarcasm. Picking up on it, Jackie leans into it and plays along. I'm sorry, baby. It's not you, it's me. My heart was already claimed. By who? Jackie pulls up her fist and crosses her heart with her hand. With all terrible dramatics that befit a low-budget soap opera, she answers, "The ring." Are you serious? I'm losing the boxing in this drama? You're right, baby. I see the light. You're the only knockout for me. Oh my god, that was corny. True, but it made you smile. What more could I ask for? Blushing! I feel silly letting her comment get to me, but leave it to Jackie to hit you where you least expect it. I'm not gonna let her make any more cheesy lines in her made-up little drama. Instead, I point over to my convenient little topic changer, Layla. Was she always this sassy? Layla, believe it or not, that wasn't always the case. She's really come out of her shell. You're kidding, right? You're telling me that little ball of energy and sass used to be shy? Yeah, something like that. I'm glad she can joke about it now, but she used to be pretty shaken up about the bridge incident. You know, that was one of the reasons why her father sent her our way in the first place. Help her not feel so powerless. She poured her a little heart into boxing, and it's really starting to pay off. She has confidence to spare now. So I put up a little teasing here and there. She's earned it. It's because we don't have like our little like character portrait spray. I love the text emoji so much. That's so sweet. I had no idea of her struggle. Yeah, she surprises me. I saved her life, but I never really thought about the way she's been carrying since then. Until I got to know her. Makes you really stop and think if we could have done something better. Well, I wasn't thinking about it before, but now that she mentioned it, I am. The thought lingers between us both, bringing an uncomfortable silence. So, park day, huh? Oh yeah, I tend to do this every week or so. We start off with a proper workout routine and then she gets to freestyle for a while. It's like she's playing to me. I affectionately call it an unorthodox workout. Jackie stares wistfully at Layla and the kid climbs and flips herself upside down, hanging from the bars with only her legs and throwing a few practice punches for the fun of it. Layla's a little different. She needs some creative freedom here and there to get her best results. Her brother doesn't seem to mind either, so why not let her have this? After all, she's just a kid, Tens. One day, things are going to be hard for her, and she wish she could have taken it easy when she had a chance. The talking between us goes quiet while we watch Layla go. She really did seem to have a boundless energy. There was something nostalgic about watching Layla play, even though we rarely had the time to go out and do so ourselves as sentinels. That's the kind of world we lived in, and it was hard to balance saving the world and having a life. Tens. I'm thinking about passing my ring to Layla. What? Really? Like, right now? No, not right now, but maybe in the near future. Are you serious, Jackie? Harry, I mean, it's going to be her choice in the end, but I feel like I'm not really cut out for the ring anymore. I feel a pang in my heart after hearing that. I understood that KJ wanted nothing to do with her powers, but I didn't expect Jackie to want to give up on them either. The finality of our group disbanding never really set in for me. I think part of me had always felt like we would come back to this at some point, after a great danger would present itself again. Now that such a danger has arrived, I can't help but feel like our group is living on a borrowed time. Her magic, it's her responsibility. Oh, it's her magic. She can do what she wants to do with it. It's your power, Jackie. You get to choose what you want to do with it. Support whatever you decide to do with it. Thank you, Tens. That means a lot to hear you say that. Alistair's probably gonna be really against it, but my mind is made up. Well, you let me deal with Alistair, okay? Yeah, alright. You know the little dude is, do the best after all. So, does she know? That you want to pass it down to her, I mean? Yeah, she does. We talked about this for quite a bit, and we've reached an agreement. You can become a magical girl, but if she does, she can no longer box. Not competitively, at least. She can give it up when she wants to, but it's always going to be one or the other. Isn't that a bit hypocritical? That's what you did when you were a sentinel. Yeah, that was a mistake, Tens. I got hurt in ways you can't heal by pushing myself like that. What do you mean? You always told me healing kept you in the game. I didn't lie, but I missed a big time relying on you so heavily. I just have a lot of old pains that feel deeper than where your magic could touch. There's just this trauma I feel from it. There's this hesitation I can't seem to train out of me. It's been bad enough to end my boxing career. I'm sorry, Jackie, I didn't know. I know. That's also my fault. I wanted to be tough for everyone, so I kept it to myself. I kept a lot to myself. I'm sorry. I'm throwing a lot at you suddenly. No, don't be. It's refreshing to see you open up like this. I like it. You think so? Jackie looks down at nothing in particular, in her way of trying to hold back a smile. She was always cute when she tried to hide the heart she wore on her yellow plaid sleeves. That's so cute! Well, I guess I'll keep that in mind. You better. And hold nothing back. You don't have to pull your punches when you're with me. Alright, but don't regret it later. You know I hit hard. I won't! And just so we're clear, you're okay with this, right? You know how harsh the lifestyle gets. Are you sure you're okay with the idea of Layla doing the same thing? Yeah, she has something to prove, and if it's what she wants to do, I won't get in her way. Mr. Coach, I'll be keeping a keen eye on her and making sure she avoids making the same mistakes I did.
Coach Martinez, you're not watching!
Our time together gets cut short when Layla comes sprinting back.
I knew it! You're doing the kissy face thing, aren't you?
I'm not! I see a smug expression creep on Layla. Layla seems to pick up on something much like a shark scent of blood. She doesn't say anything, but Jackie's face grows a bright shade of red. How would you? Look at the time! We should get back to the gym before your father shows up. Would you like some more company for the walk back? Sure, I don't mind.
I'll be on my best behavior, Coach Martinez.
You better. For the whole walk back to the gym, Layla didn't say a word, keeping her promise to be as best as she could. Unfortunately, she never dropped her smug grin. Who should I go hang out with now? Oh, we can hang out with more people! Okay, we're not gonna do the second hangout quite yet. We'll pick someone and then stop right there. I want to do Lee's, because Lee's is my second favorite.